Hey everyone, Rob Ross with Toys R Us again. Your favorite large-scale, goofy toy store located in the Midwest, where we have tons of vintage and modern toys and collectibles and comics and cards, and now guitars and knives, just in case anybody wanted to add samurai swords to their child's toy collection. We have those here too. You guys may remember Gregory as the coolest customer we've ever had before. Gregory and his dad live about an hour or so away, and he is a big-time G.I. Joe collector, a vintage G.I. Joe collector, but he also likes modern Joes. And he's been coming in here for about 6 months now?
Yeah.
And doing some trading. So he'll go out and find cool deals at places and bring them in and trade with me. And today, we actually got him interested in Exo Squad, which is an amazing cartoon. If you love really sort of like serious sort of sci-fi level cartoons, Exo Squad is a great one. Highly recommend it. But Gregory today picked up a few goodies. He came and did some trade with me, got some Lego stuff, and why don't you tell him about the cool stuff you got today?
Okay, so first,
By the way, excuse me, don't interrupt. Gregory joins me for the videos because he is so much better at this than I am. It is so much easier to let him just talk. So that's why. So for those of you who come like, we don't get on a video, maybe it's because you're ugly and I don't want you on camera. But Gregory is awesome. So
thank you so much for the compliment. First, I traded in two different Millennium Falcons, both Lego. The dark Millennium Falcon.
But you kept one of the figures.
No, that was for the other one, which is the Kessel's Run Millennium Falcon, which has all the figures except for the little, no, not green, red droid. I also traded in some of the stuff I got from last time because I didn't quite like what I got. I traded in two games, one for the VR, the headset that Nintendo made. I don't quite know what it's called, but I had one of those games and Pokemon Snap for the Nintendo 64. And for all that, I also had a little Nerf thing. I got one of these sealed attack drone guys. I already have a Destro, so I wanted to get him a vehicle. Some vehicles for my Exo Force, which these things are amazing. Titanfall 2 was my favorite game growing up, and so these things quite remind me of that in like a vintage way. I also got some figures that looked quite cool. Been looking for this Nintendo 3DS game for a while now, and I'm glad that I finally found it. I also got some other Joe vehicles, but I have a lot more space now, so I'll be coming here a lot more often. I also got a shirt.
Shameless plug. A Cobra red logo. He wanted the Destro Iron Grenadier shirt, but we were out of stock in that size. But good news for those who've been asking about t-shirts. I finally found somebody who could pick up t-shirts again. So we're going to be making a t-shirt order that's on my list of things to do, which is long and weird and it never ends. But did you already talk about this stuff?
Oh yeah.
Tell me what you're interested in Exo Squad. How did you get interested in those?
Mechs. Have you ever heard
Mechs, that's right. You're big on mechs.
You ever heard of the game Titanfall 2?
Yeah.
I 100%.
Yeah.
I 100%ed it. Got everything unlocked in multiplayer, and got all the DLCs. I beat it 5 times on the hardest difficulty.
What about have you ever read like the Mech Warrior books or any of that kind of stuff? When I was younger, like in the 90s, Mech Warrior was a book series that came out that was amazing. And you've actually seen some Mech Warrior tabletop gaming pieces we got over there. So I knew about his mech addiction because he actually got the Pursuit of Cobra.
Oh yeah.
The Deviant, and what was the other one called?
I have no idea.
Deviant is the Cobra one. The Steel Marauder. That's the Cobra one. So those are the two different versions of the mechs that G.I. Joe have from the Pursuit of Cobra line. So there are other really cool lines that have mechs too. So there's also a mech from the Rise of Cobra movie. It's a motorcycle that turns into a sort of like a suit of armor.
Is that the one? I thought I saw it. Yeah. Okay.
We've got one over there that Sal is supposed to get priced and put online someday. We'll see if that works. So, man, I'm always glad when you come out and visit us. You're so fun with toys, and I love that you and your dad get to kind of like visit. Dad, I think, gets tired out, so he goes out in the car and lets him do his thing in here. Yeah. So does all of his known to get. This guy's a sharp negotiator. If any of you guys need someone to negotiate for you, he's very good at that. So that is a skill set that is important to develop when you're young, and it will serve you throughout your whole life. So, is this the coolest toy store like anywhere?
You know it.
Okay, good. I was a little worried. He paused a little bit. I was a little nervous.
Why would you even ask that question? You already know the answer.
I have low self-esteem, so I have to constantly ask.
You have high self-esteem for just going on video. I would not be able to do this without your help.
If I could be on video and nobody can respond to me while I'm on video, I can say whatever I want to, and as long as I don't read the comments, I'm fine. People say mean comments sometimes. Recently, we did a video where we showed all of our classifieds, which you've seen all the
Oh,
classifieds.
yeah.
And people kept commenting on there like, this literally, one of the person's comment was, bullshit, this isn't real. Like, they thought we did an AI video of those classifieds, but those are real. Like, you're my witness. There's hundreds of them over there. It's real. I don't know how to use AI, so there's no possible way I could do an AI video. I'm too old for AI. How old am I?
26.
That's perfect. Exactly. Guys, that's a great note to end on. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Gregory, man, always good to see you. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend. Come by and see us if you guys want to. Yo, Joe.